In 2026, the United States of America will be celebrating the Semiquincentennial, that's 250 years since the birth of the nation. As a result, the United States Mint will be issuing a variety of different coinage and metal products uh, in anticipation of this great anniversary. As of today's date, that is August 23rd, 2024, we do know some few things about what types of coinage we could see this upcoming year. As we can see here, privy marks will be issued on potentially the cent and the nickel design. They will be issued as an option for the silver eagle and the gold eagle. As a note, potential designs for the silver, gold eagle, and American innovation dollars have not yet been released. In addition, the usually depicted figure on the obverse of the coin will remain the same: Sacagawea on the Native American dollar, Lincoln on the cent, and Jefferson on the nickel. However, the dime, quarter, half dollar, and platinum eagle will have special obverses and reverses for this year. So let's get into that. Here first is the set. We see that a preview mark could be available in three of the four designs. As we can also see, all of them except for one depict a dual date 1776 2026. The nickel could depict either the dual date or the privy mark, or both, just like the Lincoln cent could. However, only three options currently exist according to the Citizens Coinage Advisory Committee. The dime obverse designs are six options at the moment. Personally speaking, the fifth and sixth options are a little too busy for my liking. I feel that number one is very classic American dime obverse and could really get on well with the American people. There are also six reverse design potentials for the dime for 2026. I personally am a fan of 3 or 3A, maybe 3A more so than 3. I feel like one's too similar to the current design, and again, 4 and 5 are a little too busy. There will be several quarters issued over the course of this upcoming semi-quincentennial. Two of those designs have been released as potentials: the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution. The Declaration of Independence obverse has 12 different options at the moment. Again, these will be reduced over time, they will not grow. And so take what you will. Again, I think 10's a little too busy, got a lot going on. 9's very nice, modern. 1's also very beautiful, I think, as well. There are several options for the reverse of this coin. Personally, I'm a fan of number 2. Um, 2 more so than 2A, personally, that's in the upper corner. I also like the shields depicted in number 9 and number 10. Overall, I would really be a fan of any of these designs. I think eight's a little too busy, maybe, but I really do like many of these designs being put forward for what we might see. You will see one of these on your quarters in 2026. The Constitution quarter has 9 obverse designs, of which many of them are beautiful. Many of them are a little too busy, as has been our theme. 4, I think, really depicts the Constitution very well, and so could be a neat design, personally speaking. The Constitution quarter reverse has a number of different options as well. 10's a very classic We the People design. I think, and there are many other options that one could choose from. And so I look forward to seeing what gets chosen. I'm not a big fan of 7. I think that's way too modern. And I'm not a big fan of 11. It doesn't have enough design. It's a whole bunch of word. There's no design on the coin, which is, I think, pretty disappointing. Here are the obverse options for the half dollar in 2026. Again, number 5 and 6, and really even 7 and 8 are too modern, in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of that style of art on coinage. I think coinage should be beautiful. And therefore, I think number 1 would be a nice coin. Number 11's a nice coin, but perhaps maybe too detailed for that detail to actually show forth on the coin itself. I'm also a fan, I think, of 3A more so than 3. Maybe I like 3 more. I think maybe I like 3 more. I don't know, but those coins also very nice as well. The reverse design for the half dollar could also be very, very beautiful. I'm a big fan of 8 and 8A. Um, yeah, so there's a lot to go with there. I feel like 3 is a very American image there. Could be used in colorized coinage. Of course, the U.S. Mint doesn't really have a history of producing colorized coinage, but if somebody wanted to colorize it, that might add an enhanced version to all those different hands, the American people working together to achieve some sort of goal. And so I like that idea. Here's the Native American dollar. Again, nothing special occurring with this next year. This is the scheduled Native American dollar for the year. The obverse will remain the same. The reverse, on the other hand, will depict one of these 9 designs here. The American Innovation Dollar designs have not yet been released, nor have the Silver Eagle, but a preview mark will be available on the proof issues. For the Gold Eagle, both the proof and uncirculated coins could see a privy mark. The American Platinum Eagle, has potential designs as well for its reverse. Here are those at the moment. And so again, some are too modern, some are too busy. Like 4 for me, way too modern. Even 3 in 3A are too modern. But again, I think they look really nice. I think 2 is a very cool design, as well as 1 and 1A. We will have additional privy marks on the 2026 Morgan and Peace proof dollars, as well as the uncirculated American Gold Buffalo. One of the major projects that the Mint will be undertaking in 2026 is the Best the Mint series. There will be both gold coins and silver medals of these 5 designs. That is the St. Gaudens Double Eagle, the 1804 silver dollar, the 1916 half dollar, 1916 quarter dollar, and the 1916 Mercury dime. They will each take a different size gold coin. Those gold coins will be minted in 24 karat gold, bearing their original dates. However, a privy mark will be added to the coin to show that it's not the original, especially in the case of the Double Eagle. The silver medals, on the other hand, will not have a denomination. They will also not be the exact same design. They will have a slightly different design. I believe they're all going to be 1 ounce round, 1 ounce metal rounds, and they will all depict a modern version of each of these coins, beginning first with the mercury metal, which will again be minted in a 1/10 ounce gold coin in the original design with a privy mark, and then this mercury metal design as a metal. I don't like number 2. 1's okay. 3's very interesting. But again, too modern in my opinion. 4 is also a interesting design as well. If I had to choose one of these, I'm not a fan of many of them, but it's probably 1 and 3 are my top 2 coins. Here at the Sterling Liberty medal, this will be minted for the gold coin using the original design. It will be a 1/4 ounce of gold, as well as the silver medal. I'm a big fan of number 2 and 3. I like 3 more because you have more of the eagle on the coin. I also like number 1, of course. Number 4, to me, just doesn't do it, and it's the exact same. I'm not sure if they did that for. Oh no, they didn't. It's the exact same. Either I messed up or I did mess up. I put the Standing Liberty number 4 under the Mercury. Oh well. We'll come back to that. Not a fan of number 4, regardless, for the Standing Liberty medal. For the Walking Liberty medal, I feel like 1's very nice. Again, this will be issued in a 1/2 ounce gold coin, and then the full ounce silver medal. 3 is very provocative, I think. So that could be taken different ways by the American people. In my opinion, number 1 and 2 are the best designs. The silver dollar as well as the St. Gaudens will both be minted in 1 ounce gold coins with the original design, and then these modern designs as well. I really like the 1804 number 1 design, as really all of them. 3 is a little too modern. 2, I think, could be a very clean design on it. And 5, I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of necessarily putting the names of the people who originally made the coins on them. So that's my opinion on that. And then the St. Gaudens eagle, we have several different options here. Four options. I really like number two because it has the original double eagle in the coin. Yeah, it has the name. I'm not a fan of the name, but it has the original eagle depicted on this metal coin, which would be a very cool two coin set, or a metal and coin set to potentially have at some point. Number one's a little, again, potentially provocative to some people. Three is very cool. I like the eagle with the American flag on it. I could really get behind that design. And four, I'm not a fan of how the font looks on that. So these are the potential designs as of August 23rd for the Semiquincentennial from the United States Mint.